and Akuda. That's my strategy.
Hey, before you start the
I already started.
stream, crap.
What? You can say
Dang it.
I was gonna tell you phone number.
Oh no, you
No.
already texted me it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Hey guys,
So how
what's
was your
up?
final?
Today we are doing the top 5 bosses and zombies. So, I thought this would be a good idea just to say what I like and what... This also helps with what I want to see in DLC 3, which was my last top 5. So, up at number 5, let's get right into this. This may be surprising to some, but is actually the transit boss. Now, I know some people are going to be like, oh my god, I hate you, it's the worst boss. No, the map was the worst, even though I think it was an average map. Not horrible, not great. It was average, but the boss itself was a very strategic heavy boss, and what I mean by that is you had to be very strategic to know how to fight him while fighting zombies, and I think that's what people didn't like about it. People just wanted to be, you know, brain dead while killing the zombies, but this makes you have to actually focus to do it, and that's what I really liked about it, that it took strategy. He zapped you, he turned off the bus when you were on it, so what you needed was you needed a really nice Gavin Knuckles or an EMP, and it gave EMPs more of a purpose and they felt a little bit less useless, and you had to know how to get to him and knife him while fighting zombies. I think it was a very strategy heavy boss that made it fun. The only reason he's not higher on the list is because even though he was a good boss, he was not a great map. So up at number 4 is the Warden. Now a lot of people actually do like the Warden. A lot of them hate it. It's like a 50-50 split. He spawned very often, like every 4 to 5 rounds. And he was in Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2. And basically, he was the type of guy to jump into the map randomly, unexpectedly, and then he would lock your perks, and you'd have to spend like 5,000 points to unlock them. Thing is, though, you can kill that boss within seconds with an average gun, and you can kill him with a second if you're using a really good gun. So the thing is, even though he did lock your perks, you should have killed him by the time, like, he shouldn't have even been able to get to your perks in the first place. That's what I liked about it. Yes, he locked your perks, but he's such an easy boss to kill that you have to stop him. That's your whole objective, not to get killed by him. Most people don't get killed by him unless they get cornered. Your objective is to not let him get to your perks. And again, a very strategy heavy one, except for some reason people like this one. Maybe it was just because people were blinded by hate in Transit, and that's why they didn't like the boss. So that was our number 4 spot. Now, up at number 3 is Kino der Toten Monkeys. Now, there's 3 types of zombies. There's regular zombies, there's mini boss zombies, then there's the full-out boss zombies. Now, some would say this is a boss zombie, right? What mini boss zombies are is like the zombie dogs, the zombie spiders. Those are mini bosses. But the monkeys in Kino der Toten, they're not every 5 rounds. Like the spiders and stuff, they're every 5 rounds. This guy's constantly, just like George Romero in Call of the Dead. So I count them as a boss. Now, what their actually backstory is, or at least what it's rumored to be, and I think this is a very cool rumor, is that they're the Keepers. Now, the Keepers are those mystical ghost guys in Shadows of Evil that get summoned every time you pick up parts in Shadows of Evil. And what they were was they were captured by 115, the 115 Corporation, and they experimented on them with monkey genetics. That's why they walked on 4 legs. That's why they had legs in the first place. And if you kill them, they would drop smoke that blinded you, which was very annoying. But if you knifed them, it wouldn't drop smoke. Again, very strategic. I'm not a huge fan of the ones that aren't strategic. Like the Ghost from Buried, not very strategic. You're just running through a house in a maze, and it's really luck if how the maze is set up, if it's easy or hard. So that wasn't very strategy-wise. I don't like stuff being based on luck. I like it being based on skill. So that's why a lot of these are going to be strategy-based. So it was just a very fun, interesting monkey boss, and it was on one of my favorite maps, Kino der Toten. So up at number 2 is Papa Panzer. Now, Panzer, a lot of people hate. A lot of people love. This is another one that's 50-50. I don't know how he was in Origins, because I didn't play a lot of Origins. I didn't even own the game. I only played to have friends and stuff. The only times I actually got to play it, I never really got to the Panzer because I never really played that long. We played like 20 minutes, we got to round 10, and then we were like, all right, let's stop, and we got bored. Because, you know, I was playing on my friend's computer, which was tiny. You get the point. So I don't know how it actually is on Origins, but on Der Eisendrache, it's very fair, because he's super hard, but you get a lightning bow that makes tornadoes, a wolf bow that shoots the power of ghost wolves into it. It's like, I don't know how you could get any more OP weapons. So I felt like this made it a little bit more fair. And what I loved about it most of all was that what was so great about him is with most of the boss, when you hear him, you're like, oh, we gotta stop him, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like with Warden, his noise was kind of scary, but when you see him, you're like, all right, let's kill him. But with Panzer, when you hear that beep, beep, like his little electric noise, you're scared. Like, he scares you, and that's what I liked about it. Like, you had fear when you heard the Panzer, and that's what I found very fun about him. Now, number one, if you've been to my channel since the beginning and you've seen my top 5s, my top 5 maps and stuff, this might not be too big of a surprise to you. That is the Pentagon Thief. Now, a lot of people hate the Pentagon Thief, but 5, now this is the reason I said top 5 maps. If you saw it, this won't surprise you that much. 5 is in my top 5 maps. I think it was at like number 3 or maybe even number 2. I love that map. I think I might I said I would do a remodel of the top 5 maps when Black Ops 3 ends. I might even put 5 on the lower down on the list, or higher up on the list, to make it like closer to number 1. I just love the map so much. And the Pentagon Thief, a lot of people don't like it. I think it's good, because he stole your weapon, which was annoying. But the thing is, again, strategy. If you were playing with a friend and he had a Winter's Hell that slowed him down, you'd be like, all right, he's going to chase me, you shoot him while he's chasing me. It was a very strategy-based thing. And if he did steal your gun, well, yeah, you may be thinking that's unfair, but you got another chance to get him by chasing him in the teleporters. I thought this was a very great strategy-based thing, and it was just fun. It was enjoyable. And this was another one. He's not as scary as the Panzer, but it makes, some people argue he's a mini boss because he shows up every 5 rounds and there's no zombies when he does it. I still count him as a boss. Everyone counts him as a boss. He's not an animal. He's a human, which is an animal, but he's not a non-human zombie, which means, you know, he's not technically a mini boss, I think. So, yeah, I think that's my top 5. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you agree? And if you don't, give me a top 5 of your favorite bosses in the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And if you want an honorable mention, which I usually do in these, I guess I would have to say, to be fully honest, even though I'm not a huge fan of this boss, it is quite a fun one at the same time, is actually, what's the name? George Romero, that was the name. George, I said it earlier. That's my honorable mention. He was fun. He was just slightly annoying. That's why I didn't put him in the top 5. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.